Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Lost Odyssey. Today we're loading. I honestly thought I was going to be done loading by now. That's why I started the episode. There we go. Let's talk to the boy and his dog. See if we get anything. Thanks for finding a move for me. Here, you can have this. Thanks again. Here, move that thing too. Kilo oil? Sure. Neat. I'm a big fan of oil? I guess? I don't know. Where were we? We were all the way on this other side, right? We need to get to the other side here to get that item. We might not be able to do it just yet. Apparently the gondola people we can't help, which is honestly fine by me. Have we gone in here, right? Yeah, this was an item shop, right? But we couldn't go in the back. Yeah, because F them. Nin's Boutique. Is there a door back here? No. Okay. Well, screw that, I guess. And then we had, yeah, a dream down there. We went in there. Cool beans. Did I talk to you? I know you didn't. Well, I don't have anything important either way. Street is linked to the lower town, where the military port is. Beyond that, well, go down there and take a look for yourself, Buster. I'm assuming we're gonna leave the city today. Oh, motherfucker. It's a save point right here. Well, you know. You win some, you lose some. You probe some. And you get a mana capsule out of it. Sweet. Well, you should have just went forward to screen. I had to go back there for the kids' bullshit anyways. It's a nice house. Well, is this the bathroom? There's a bedroom over there. No, this is a bedroom. Is the other room a bedroom too? You have 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and no bathroom or living room. Well, we don't know if that's another bedroom, but still. That's a little weird. At the very least, not having a bathroom is a little weird. What the fuck is this? Hi, what is this? It's a sculpture. It's a sculpture. So you guys are artists, huh? Don't mind me just taking this cocaine bush, I guess. Mysterious perfume. I mean, yeah, that's one way to look at it. So you have a bedroom, a sculpture art office room, but no bathroom. Or living room. Honestly, the bathroom's more of the bigger part, right? I don't need a living room, I can just stay in my bedroom. But I do need a bathroom. I guess you could go in this pot, which makes me probing it not fun. Canal Street, hello. You again? Better not catch you loitering. Who the fuck are you? Have I met you before? I would assume so. That guy looks like he has something to say. Hi, do you have something to say? No. Nothing down here. Ooh, never mind. I thought that was a treasure chest. My bad. Really? None of this stuff. What? What do you mean? What do you mean there's nothing down here? Okay. Yeah, if you say so, but who are you? My mom asked me to go buy some things. They don't have it here. Okay. Have you guys seen like a Fox Girl memory? That's why I hid the treasure in. Yeah. Agreed. Whoa. Who are you guys? You want to join our club? Club? Grown-ups aren't allowed usually, but if you insist, we will put you through the initiation trial. Sure. Alright, find our treasure and bring him back here. Mine's a red balloon, and it's hidden near something of the same color. Mine's a model of a gondola. I put it next to something that looks just like it. Think you can find it? Mine is a doll with a dress. She loves to go shopping down this road. If you can find them, bring them back here. Cute kids. Okay, let's go back here real fast because there's gondolas down here. Get the fuck out of my way, child. Thank you. Model of a gondola. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Model of a gondola. Not gonna lie, I was not looking for a blinking light. I was looking for something small that looked like a gondola. The more you know. Seed. Oh, there's something right there. Seed? Thank you. Is this the doll? Large balloon. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie. I did not think... Hey, wait! Wait up! Huh? You're not my brother, Oni-chan. I'm sorry, my sister must have caused some trouble for you. Look, you're just gonna get lost if you keep that up. I told you to wait while I'll get you a balloon, didn't I? This awkward conversation has unlocked a memory. This is the story how a young child was hung by a balloon, and Kime reflected on it. A lot of memories in this place, apparently. Don't forget me now, you hear? Brother dear, the cry comes from behind as he wades through the post-town's crowd. At first, Kime does not realize the person is addressing him and he walks on in search of lodging for the night. But the cry comes again, all but clinging to him. Brother dear, big brother. This is puzzling. He last visited this town 80 years ago. There can't be anyone here who knows him. Wait, big brother, don't go! His puzzlement begins to take on an eerie edge, for the voice addressing him as Big Brother can only belong to an old woman. Without letting his guard down, he turns slowly. Just as he thought, it is an old woman. Dressed in the clothing of a young girl, the tiny old woman is looking straight at Kime with a bright smile on her face. I think you may have the wrong person, he says, allowing his discomfort to show. No, I don't, she says with a big shake of her head and an expanding smile. You're Big Brother Kime, what? What's wrong, Kime? Did you forget me? Well, I mean, I haven't been here in 80 years. He can't place her. Even if he were to succeed in doing so, he knows he has no acquaintances in this town. He wonders, could this be a chance to re-encounter with someone he once met on the road? No. He's sure he doesn't recognize her, and strangest of all, why should this woman who looks old enough to be his grandmother dress him as Big Brother? You're immortal! Don't pretend you don't know who I am, Kime. You're mean. She yells at him loudly enough for the people in the crowd to stop and stare at them. It is just the fact that she is shouting, of course. People always have to shout to be heard in these crowded streets. That alone would not attract attention. The old woman's voice is different from a normal adult woman's. It's like the innocent, unrestrained cry of a little girl who throws her whole body into her scream. I mean, that's a good description of something like that. People turn shocked expressions on the old woman, quickly avert their eyes. Their dismay is understandable. The old woman has her stark white hair tied up in a colorful ribbon. Her dress has the same floral pattern and floppy sleeves of a little girl. Many of the passerbys look at the old woman with a mix of sympathy and pity in their faces. Gradually, Kime begins to comprehend the situation. This old woman has simply lived too long. This is why the past, locked away in her memory, has become realer to her than the reality before her eyes. Middle-aged woman passerby tugs on Kime's shoulder. If I were you, I would just walk away. Don't get involved with her. She's nothing but trouble. It's true, says the wife by his side, nodding. You're a stranger here, so you don't know, but this old woman is senile. You can ignore her. She'll forget everything in 5 minutes. This may be right, but the fact is this woman knows Kime's name. In the little girl part of her mind, she thinks Kime is her big brother. He tries probing his distant memories. He spent no more than a few days here a long time ago. He got to know very few people. There can't be any of those left who remember him. When Kime goes on standing before the old woman, a nosy middle-aged couple becomes indignant. You try to be helpful, and what does it get you? Snorts the husband. Let them work it out together, adds the wife. Let's go, which they proceed to do. Winding up her voice to match her shrillness, the old woman calls out to them as they walk off. Don't forget me now, you hear? In that instant, Kime's memory makes a connection. The old woman greets his look of recognition with the expression of joy. Do you remember me now? She cries, I'm Susu. It's me, Susu. He does remember her, a little girl he met in town 80 years ago, perhaps 5 or 6 years old at the time. She was a precarious little thing whose lack of shyness with strangers came from her being the daughter of an innkeeper. Somehow along the way, she had probably picked up a phrase she heard someone using, and so whenever a guest would depart after a number of days at the inn, instead of saying goodbye or thank you, she would see the person off with a smile and cheery, don't forget me now, you hear? Only now, when he's suddenly able to see the girl beneath the wrinkles, Kime must avert his gaze from the woman's face. What's wrong, big brother? He cannot bring himself to look directly at Susu's vacant stare. 80 years have gone by. What can they talk about when a man who never ages meets a little girl from a distant past who's aged too much? I don't know, just humor her. Let me through here, please. Sorry, let me through here, please. Forcing his way through the crowd, a young man rushes up to where Susu and Kime are standing. Great-grandmother, how often do I have to ask you not to go out without telling me? After scolding the old lady, he turns to Kime with an apologetic bow. I'm terribly sorry if she's been bothering you. She's old and getting senile. I hope you can forgive her. Suzu herself, however, angrily purses her lips and demands to know, what are you talking about? I'm just playing with big brother Kime. What's wrong with that? She peers at the young man and asks, who are you? The young man turns a sad gaze on Kime and begins to apologize again. With a pained smile, Kime stops him. Kime knows that, at times, it can be sadder and more heartbreaking for a life to be prolonged than it is for it to be cut short. Sad and heartbreaking through a life, though a life may be, however, no one has the right to trample on it. And you don't even have to be old to get, like, Alzheimer's or any real memory, cognition problems. She just can't seem to get through her head that she's old. Even if I hold a mirror up to her, she asks, who's that old lady? The young man, whose name is Kashi, whatever, further explains the situation to Kime. She might forget that she ate breakfast, but her memories from childhood can be clear as a bell. Kime nods in a silent understanding. He and Kime sit on the bench in the town plaza watching Shushu pick flowers. She's apparently making a floral wreath for her long-lost big brother. But really, sir, do you have time for this? Weren't you in a hurry to get somewhere? No, I'm fine, don't worry. Thanks very much. He smiles for the first time. I haven't seen her this happy in ages. The young man seems convinced that his great-grandmother has encountered Kime and a person who resembles... The young man seems convinced that his grandmother has encountered in Kime a person who resembles someone she knew as a child. Kime allows him this. He knows that he cannot and need not imagine the existence of a person who never ages. Her health has really deteriorated lately. Whenever she runs a fever, we wonder if it's going to be the end for her, and we prepare for the worst. Then she springs right back. Sometimes we joke that her mind is so far gone she's forgotten to die. Kime sees the young man in profile. He has a gentle smile on his face as he speaks as his great-grandmother. No doubt, when he was little, she used to hold him and play with him. Growing up now, he watches over his great-grandmother like a parent watching over his child. He calls out to her, that's nice, great-grandmother. I haven't seen you weave flowers together like that in a long time. Squatting in the grass with a fistful of flowers, Shushu answers, that's not true. I made a wreath for him yesterday. Then she says to Kime, isn't that right, big brother? You wore it on your hair for me, didn't you? Kime cups his hands around his mouth and calls back to her, I certainly did. It smelled so nice. Shushu's face becomes a mass of joyful wrinkles. Overcome with emotion, Kash bows his head. Kime asks him, are you the one who takes care of her? Oops, Jesus, okay. Me and my wife, Kathina. Kathia? Cynthia? It's Cynthia, isn't it? How about your parents, or even your grandparents? Are they still alive? He shrugs and says, I'm the only member of the family, my family left alive. His grandparents both died in an epidemic 20 years ago. His father lost his life in a war that enveloped this area 10 years ago. His mother, Shushu's granddaughter, aged more rapidly than her own mother, and the lamp of her life was snuffed out 5 years ago. So my great-grandmother has been holding funerals over the air for her children, grandchildren. Before we noticed, she had become the oldest person in town. It must be lonely living that long. I'm sure, answers Kime. It might even be the kindness of a god to let people fade out mentally when they've lived too long. At least that's how I've come to see it lately. You would think she would feel lonely to be left behind that way, but she's not lonely at all. To live long means you have a lot of memories. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in a world where your memories during the last days of your, Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in a world of your memories during the last days of your life. Okay. Like your childhood memories. Shushu stands up, her arms filled with flowers. Big brother Kime, I'm gonna make a floral wreath for you right now, and if I have any flowers left over, I'll make one for this other person too. They look at each other with bewildered smiles. Why are you smiling like that, Shushu asks. Are you two friends now? She opened her wrinkled eyes wide in surprise, gives the two men a joyful smile, and collapses into the grass. Every story needs to be sad. He starts to run to the doctor, but Kime grabs his arm and holds him back, saying, you better stay with her. Ironically, Kime, who has never truly know what it feels like to age, has been present, for that very reason, at countless deaths over the years. Experience tells him that Shushu will not recover this time. Shushu is lying on her back where she has fallen, her armful of flowers now spread out over her chest. Her face wears a smile. Wait just a minute, big brother Kime. I'll make you a wreath right away. Her mind is still lingering among her memories of the past. Will she stay like this to the very end? Keep fighting, great-grandmother. Don't let go. He clings to her hand, tearfully shouting encouragement, but she may not even realize that it's her own grandson. It's me, great-grandmother. It's me. You haven't forgotten, have you? Never ask that, because you don't want to hear the truth. I bathed you last night. You knew who I was then, didn't you? He appeals to her with all his might, but Shushu, a girl's smile on her lips, is departing from this world, distant world. I'm going to be a father soon, great-mother, remember? Great-grandmother. I told you last night, Cynthia has a baby inside. It's going to make you a great-great-grandmother. Our family is going to grow. Another person with your flesh and blood. Still smiling, Shushu grasps one of the flowers of her chest with her trembling fingers. She thrusts it to Kashik. I should just put that. Kashik? No. That's not Kashik, really, Chronos? I don't know. You know how many people I know with a name like that? That's right, none. And in a voice no more than a whisper, she says, don't forget me now, you hear? He doesn't understand. Indeed, how could he know the little phrase she always used to speak long before he was born? Kime puts his arms around his shoulder and says, answer her. I know what you mean, great-grandmother. I won't forget you. I will absolutely never forget you. How could I forget my own great-grandmother? Don't forget me now, you hear? I won't forget you, great-grandmother. Believe me, I'll always remember you. Shushu closes her eyes and lays her hands on the flowers on her chest as if groping there for something. She seems almost to be trying to open the door where her memories are sealed. A soft breeze moves over her. The flowers adorning her chest dance in the wind along with the memories. Surely among those memories is the Kime of 80 years ago. Kime snatches one of the petals dancing in the wind and closing it in the palm of his hand. Shushu will never open her eyes again. She has left on a journey to a world where there is no past or present. The only ones she has left behind are Kime, who will go on living forever, and her grandson, who is about to welcome a new life into the world. Clinging to her corpse, he raises a tearful-stained face to look at Kime. Thank you so much, he says to Kime the traveler. Thanks to you, my great-grandmother was so happy to be picking flowers at the very end. No, it wasn't thanks to me, Kime says. He closes his fist in the pedal, on the pedal in his hand and says, I'm sure if she had made a wreath, she would have given it to your sweet new baby. He sadly cocks his head and mutters, I hope you're right. But then, smiling through his tears, she declares, I'm sure you're right. About the promise you made to her, be good and don't forget her. No, of course not. People go on living as long as they remain in someone's memories. With these words, Kime begins to walk slowly away. Behind him, he hears Shushu's voice. Don't forget me now. Big brother Kime, you hear? It is the voice of the little girl 80 years ago, ringing ever clear, sweet and innocent, declaring farewell to a man who will travel life forever. Well, at least it wasn't too horrific. There. Okay. I have passed the initiation of the children. I am now one of the children. When do we march? Ah, my mother. Ah, madame. You found all the treasures. You found all the treasures, see? Shit! I should have started with that one. Proof of membership, alright. Kilolon earrings. Isn't... Okay, thank you. You just gave me your fucking shit! And now you... Talk about memory issues. Grants immunity to that thing. Well, I need to see what that thing is first. But since I'm getting it right now, I'm assuming it's gonna come in to haunt me later. Yeah? Okay, sure. Sorry, I wasn't actually reading what you were saying. Hello, I've come to steal your shit. Ooh, there's something on the table. There's something in the bookshelves. This is mine now. Blinding powder. Cool. I'm gonna read some of your books. For reasons. The brave little boy. Sneaking out of town one day, the brave little boy was spotted by his friend, the little bird. Where are you going? The monster's ahead and it's dangerous. That's exactly what I need your help with. Could you go to the other side of the mountain and peck the monster on the head for me? You're small and you can do it while flying. The bird perched on the little boy's shoulder. All right, you're my friends, I'll help you. The boy and the bird climbed the mountain. The bones of the monster's victims were scattered across the mountainside, and the monster's fearsome bellow grew louder and louder. Here I go, said the bird as it took off, and the boy collected some sharp, pointy stones and put them into his pocket. As he approached the mountaintop, the boy saw the gigantic monster. He sat still and waited silently until from the other side of the mountain, he saw the bird shoot down like an arrow and peck the monster's head with his sharp beak. The monster, surprised, turned around and tried to swallow the impudent little bird. Just then, the boy lunged at the monster's exposed tail and drove a sharp stone deep into the soft flesh of the beast. The monster flailed about in pain. Did you just stab him in the ass or the actual tail? Okay, the tail. Flailing in pain, but the boy held on to his tail, refusing to let go. I don't know why. Is part one right next to this? One by one, he plunged all the sharp stones from his pocket into the monster's tail? Eventually, it proved too much for the mighty beast, and with a mighty thump, he fell to the ground. The brave little boy found the kidnapped princess and returned home with his mother. The brave little boy married the princess, and his bird friend was awarded all the bread crusts he could eat, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. That is the dumbest story I have ever fucking heard. The Brave Little Boy Part 1. Once there was a little boy who was very brave. He was also well behaved, so all of his family loved him so very much. In a nearby town, there was an evil monster who liked to cause trouble for people in the town, ruining their crops and kidnapping their children. He was strong, his fangs were sharp, and his body was covered in tough scales, so none of the soldiers in the lands were strong enough to defeat him. One day, the little boy saw how distressed the townspeople were. Why is everyone crying? He asked his mother. The evil monster kidnapped the princess, she answered. Why was the princess kidnapped? The boy asked. The monster likes little children and beautiful princesses the most because their meat is soft and succulent, answered the mother in a very weird fucking fashion. Why isn't anyone trying to help the princess? The boy asked. The mother answered. The soldiers tried to rescue her, but they were all killed by the monster. The monster was one of the strongest in the lands. Even when every soldier in town banded together to fight him, he just opened his enormous mouth and swallowed them up, all at once. But mother, the boy exclaimed, doesn't he have any weaknesses? The monster has no scales on the tip of his tail, his mother said. So when you touch it, they say it pains him terribly. The monster is crafty, and he never shows his tail to anyone. He always keeps his enemies in front of him. Upon hearing this from his mother, oh my god, stroke! The brave little boy had a brilliant idea. To be continued. These three just slowly turn the time like, you alright? I'm a brave little boy! Alright, hi, did you write those? Having two children make your head spin? Alright. Probably get some money for their organs on the black market. No? Well, then fuck it. Suck it up. Oh, can I open that cabinet? I guess I can open. That's not what I was trying to open, but thank you. much better. Alright, let's go check this cabinet real fast. I feel like I should be able to open it. If I can get there. So I probed, there we go, not prodded. Not prodded, but probed. Hello, there's another one right there. Was there a different direction to go? Back at the town, or not town, but like the palace area? I don't think so. The old man's a weirdo? Yeah. It happens. You're blocking the way, so I'm assuming I can't go that way, which is fine by me. I don't want to. Hello, I've come to steal your shit. The camera sometimes messes with me. If you can't tell me stopping and going sometimes. Hello. Nice fucking mustache, my dude. Oh, I feel bad for you, I guess? Oh, reading? Oh, there's two. Great snacks for kids. Sweet, fluffy, steamed cakes are a hit among children everywhere. Add in some fruit for a novel delight. Ingredients: eggs, milk, sugars, knees and toes, 1 tablespoon or teaspoon, baking powder, pinch of salt, fruits, as many as you like. First, sift the flour and baking powder. Mix the eggs, milk, and sugar and salt in a bowl and beat well. Then blend in some sifted flour and baking powder. Cut the fruit into tiny small pieces and work them into the mix, leaving a small amount to decorate the finished cake later. Put the mix into a mold and place in the steamer. Put in a toothpick and check to see if it comes out clean. If it does, the steamed cake is done. Dress it up with various colors, colorful fruits, and to dazzle your children. Best served hot with tea. Or cold from a refrigerator at 3 in the morning. Where you don't even use a fork. The Eastern Tribe Campaign. Under the rule of the 1,000-year-old Queen, Numara enjoyed an unprecedented period of peace. The hypercurrents served as a barrier against outside invasion. Her Majesty's policy of peace coexistence served to strengthen the nation. Numara first faced danger 500 years ago when an Eastern tribe wielding powerful spirit magic sent a massive force into Numara. The army entered from the southwest, clashing with our forces in a fierce battle in the lush forest that covers the region. This battle dealt a severe blow to Numara. Although it is hard to imagine now, at the time, only a small handful of people, including Her Majesty, had magic abilities. The magical power itself was still weak, and much of the magic's inner workings were still a mystery. The Eastern Tribe used its spirit magic to engage in warfare in ways the Numarians had never imagined. As with black and white magic, spirit magic takes advantage of mysterious, unknown powers, but its basic principles and methods are far from similar. In the end, the battle concluded with Numara's victory after Her Majesty reluctantly made her use of her arsenal of black magic. The forest was soaked with the blood of Numarans and Eastern tribesmen, with countless dead on both sides buried where they lay. The battlefield, known today as the Crimson Forest, is now home to a legion of wandering spirits. Fun! Her Majesty, concerned with the danger that the forest possessed, has prohibited entry into the woods ever since. Okay, so she is an immortal then. I mean, they didn't name her, but I'm gonna assume that was her, seeing how she was talking to Seth in a flashback when Seth was a pirate. Now, I don't know how long ago that was, but I'm gonna assume it was 900 years ago. Why'd you come out so slowly? I feel like that was way slower than all the other ones. Alright, so I'm assuming this guard is going to tell us to fuck off. Which usually is replied with a stabbing to the gut area. Hello. You don't have business there. Get going. You are not good with your job. What do you... Okay, it's fine. So I can't go in either way from the looks of it. Gates closed. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna come back here eventually. Let's save. Gotta find that fox girl again. Just because I feel like she's gonna give me stuff. Now, are these exits to the city? Because I also totally need to figure out how to get back around. Man, there's a lot of NPCs, good lord. Let's go outside. Yes. I'm gonna go back into the city for a second, though. Okay, so the port's all the way down there. But I didn't travel down there. Okay, so this is just... There was no other way. Okie dokie. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, did I probe these? I did. Well... Bye. Don't look at him, Kime. Why are you doing that? So we're going to the Crimson Forest, then. Now, I will... probably learn the new immunity thing we just got. So are we fighting like undead things here? Is that what you were saying earlier? Because the queen was like, fuck y'all for trying to invade me, and then just ended them. Big fan about that, to be quite honest. Well, I don't walk through that. That's probably spirits. That looks like I can do something there. Kick? Oh. Crystal fragment. You know, you're right. I should have totally checked that shit when I was coming here. There's a transition screen up there, and a random encounter. What? What'd he say? Ooh. Oh, they turn into one of these things? Oh, okay. Well, I'll go after you first because you have the least amount of HP. What are these guys? They're wind, so fire? Don't stab me, you bitch. Yeah, no, that's mean. You did not kill them. You're casting wind? Oh, that's rude. Alright, so... Oh man, 17 HP? Ah, fine. No, okay. You go here, you attack that, and then you attack... that one. Make sure we get a kill. There goes A. Oh, we need to learn magic up too at some point. Oh, okay. Man, fuck you. Be nice, Chronos. No, he didn't have to do 400 damage this time. What kind of monster is he? Doesn't make any sense. I know. See, that was more expected.
That wasn't very fun.
But feel free to do more. Crisis defense and treasure analysis. Cool beans. So that means... I'm gonna put this on. And then you... I guess. I mean, you don't have much MP to begin with, but sure. And you can't learn shit. I should probably actually move that over to someone so they can learn that. Just in case we don't have you around, right? There we go. This looks kickable. Oh, it's rammable, excuse me. Seed. With this tree. Nothing? What about up here? Something I can crawl under. No? Really? That's surprising. Hey, crystal fragments. Okay. That was weird. Oh, fairies? Soul Eater. Okay, you guys are fire, so I'm gonna hit you with water. Just good. I was really hoping for, like, more damage there. Ray? Don't you slower me! Ow. Okay, so I go after that one, you go after this one, you kill this one. Flare mine. That does not seem kosher, to be quite honest. Are you fucking me? Oh, you dicks! You utter fucking bitches. What's the matter, Chronos? They both die, like, didn't die with like 2 HP. What were you? Your wind? So fire. I understand he has a mind. But he can mind his own goddamn business when I attack him with a melee. Good one, Chronos. Thank you! Don't prison me. Don't you prison me! Ow! Rude! So that mine just stays around, huh?
There's no rhyme or reason to that.
Blood-sucking needle. Cool. Oh, we get 6 PP. No, that's not it, Chronos. No, it's SP. You're right. My bad. I don't know why I haven't even been playing any games that uses the term PP. Like that, anyways. Should I bother with this? I mean, I'm going to, even if it is a trap. Mostly because I want to, and you can't stop me. Kind of feel bad about those little fairy dudes. At least they don't heal him? Hello? Oh, we don't have anything to say about this. Are we coming back here at some point? Because there's 2 locations now that are very confusing. One we can't get to from the looks of it. Are you giant stone frogs? Grand Toad. That is amazing. So you're water. You have nothing, poison oil. Okay. Water, that means ground, right? For some reason. Well, your defense isn't too high. Ow. Jump? Your dragoons? I was really hoping you were gonna die. goes A. Crit, please. You did not crit. Ow. You should die now, though. Oh, shit. You stabbed me. Oh, what? That's it? You're not getting more experience? It's kind of rude. But seriously, we're not doing anything with this? Oh, we're gonna go up a layer. Okay. I can't, like... Okay, I was gonna see if I could climb this dead tree.
You want a piece of me?
Don't ask Jensen that. Oh, these guys again. Okay. They're a little less. And that's fine. Don't flee, don't equip, don't formation. Okay. I mean, yeah, you just target, I guess. That's... I should have single targeted. I did single target, apparently. Oh, you're not gonna eat them? That's weird. Rude. You're really not just gonna eat them, huh? Oh wow, you're not gonna... That's... Hey, you know, more power to you, right? If you don't want to eat your fairy friend... Oh my fucking god! It's fine. It's not fine, I'm mad. Jensen? Jensen, I can't teach you abilities because you're a worthless mortal. So stop being paralyzed. Oh, he's actually stopped paralyzed. Good. Good job, Jensen.
It's not in my nature to lose.
Those guys are actually worth a good amount of experience. Okay.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this.
I thought there was going to be something on there I could examine. Hi, everyone. I'm going to hit you with a prism. No, it takes 2 turns. Never mind. Why single target, Chronos? You need a single target. Because you're not strong enough to one-shot them, unless it's magic. I guess this time around we will be able to kill too, but still. Back up a little bit. A, B, D. That's the alphabet. So we get turned into those things, huh? That's pretty neat. You fucking animal. I'm sorry. 1, you're adorable. 2, are you a fucking healer? Because I'm gonna have to skin you alive. Okay. 690? You can steal angel plumes from him, I guess. Your water. Okay. I need to heal my MP after this. Don't do it. Okay, didn't work. Good. I'm immune to that shit. Suck it. Oh, it did work. Apparently. But it doesn't change your visuals? Why would I do that? Ugh. How dare you? Oh, you bitch. Look, I need to kill these guys so I can, like, get experience for them. Maybe you should try getting perfects then. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Good.
Oh, that was easy.
Learn stand ready. That's cool. Okay, that, and then I'll come in here, and then I'll use mana herb. I have 3 slot seeds? This thing does nothing? Okay. I'll take your word for it. What the fuck is that? Well, we gotta go this way because I didn't come this way, right? So there's stuff here. Clearly. Well, that's definitely like an undead thing, right? Kind of rude. Oh, it's a beetle. Okay. Yay, angel plume. Well, I guess I could have just walked back here and then out of town, or out to town, and then, like, stayed at an inn, but I'm not doing that, and that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Maze of Gloom? Oh, that's worrying. Bye!